Saturday, March 10th, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Take a look at some weather phenomenon occurring around the globe as I do this video, and we're going to look at some that's predicted to occur later on this week. But first, this big, dominating Pineapple Express extending from actually right above my head, clear back to Hawaii. Let's measure this thing real quick just for fun. It extends 2,800 miles. The good thing is it doesn't have a whole lot of precipitation wrapped up in it. If it did, it could cause some flooding problems in Southern California, but it shouldn't do anything but deliver more than maybe an inch or two of rain to the area. I know it looks like a whole lot more, but honestly, I've checked this across multiple platforms, and as of right now, there shouldn't be any more than an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches of rain over the next several days associated with this big Pineapple Express. So, big storm, but not really packing a whole lot of precipitation or moisture up in the clouds. This here is just an electrical storm that has erupted overnight out in the central Gulf of Mexico, and there have been several thousand lightning strikes that have occurred from this storm just in the last 12 hours. And you can see it here on the GOES 16, and it's moving like in an odd direction, in a southeasterly direction. The count was up over 7,000 just 30 minutes ago. So it's kind of weakening a little bit as it's moving southeast, but unusual storm, highly electrical storm. Here's the precipitation signature of the Pineapple Express. This is today, right now, as I do the video, the 10th, at around, actually that was around 11 a.m. Let's jump up to 1 p.m. And you can see the precipitation is light. That's what the green and yellow is. This is a precipitation model. And we're going to just jump it ahead 3 days to the 12th. Light greens, barely even inland yellows, which are an inch and a tenth, and that's 2 days from now. That's in 48 hours. 6/10 of an inch. Los Angeles, yeah, right around 3/10 of an inch. So that's as of Monday afternoon. Inch and a half or so offshore, but as far as inland, not really a whole lot associated with that storm. And we can even step it ahead to Wednesday and Thursday, and still not much. And over the course of 4 days, I mean, it can easily manage that much rain. So not too big of a deal there. Let's jump up to, or I'm sorry, we're going to hop down to New Zealand. There's a cyclone that's been circulating down here very slowly. It's been moving in a southeasterly direction. In fact, the same direction as that electrical storm up in the Gulf of Mexico. This storm is moving to the east-southeast and will not be a problem for New Zealand. They will have experienced stronger thunderstorms than what this will deliver to the northern coast of the North Island. Shouldn't be a problem at all, guys. This is today where it sits right now. That's just the wind field. Step it ahead to tomorrow, the 11th, and you can see it's just going to go across the northeastern edge of the North Island. Be long gone by Monday. Might see some high waves, very little precipitation. Kind of like California's precipitation, maybe an inch or two in isolated areas, but not that much. Over to Australia, let's jump ahead to Wednesday. You're going to see a cyclone forming right here, straight north of Australia. Thursday, that thing is increased to a pretty strong little cyclone. But the thing is, it's just going to skim right along the coast out to sea. Shouldn't be a problem. It's going to develop winds of up to 130, I think, miles an hour by Friday evening. But again, it should just be a coastal event, no impacts as of now. But that could change. That's nearly a week out. But it's going to be moving in a south-southwesterly direction right along the coast of northwestern Australia, back out to sea. So you might see some high waves, some isolated rain, and maybe some isolated flooding. And again, this could change direction. That's almost an entire week out. But it is reaching nearly Category 3 strength, maybe up to 4. But again, it shouldn't be a problem. Now we're going to jump up to the UK, the North Atlantic, where it's been very, very busy the last several months. And you can see right now, this is the remnant from Storm Riley. That was a nor'easter in the United States that's drifted across the North Atlantic, and it's now making landfall in Spain, parts of France. You can see the center of rotation right there. Spain will probably see some flooding, widespread throughout the entire country. This is today right now, or actually as of 11 o'clock tonight. Let's jump ahead a couple of days to Monday. The storm will go across the UK. Let me back it up a day. Got a little ahead of myself there, but this is the wind field. Let's look at the precipitation for Sunday. See some widespread rain, but nothing too drastic. You might see some flooding in Spain associated with this storm. If we back it up to the 10th, go up to the 12th, which is Monday, see the pockets of maroon. That's 2.5, 3 inches. The yellows are 1.5 inches. So it's widespread, nothing too major. By Tuesday, looking at maybe 2.5 inches in different places, but again, not too much. Might see some beach erosion again from this storm, high winds and high waves. That's been a common denominator up in this area for the last couple of 3 weeks, it seems like, even a few months back. But it will continue. As you can see, the oceans are going to remain restless for actually quite some time. Now we're going to jump down to Hawaii. I want to show you something here. I noticed that it's actually quite alarming, to be honest with you. This forecast is for the next 72 hours, this will begin to occur. Again, this could change, but right now the rain is definitely in the forecast. This is for Hawaii. And you can see 100% chance of rain on Monday, Tuesday, 90% chance on Wednesday, 80% chance on Thursday. What it doesn't talk about is the amount of rain that could possibly be associated with storms that are coming towards Hawaii. This is the current situation right now. Clear, high and dry, actually really nice. Let's step it forward to tomorrow, Sunday the 11th. You can see the storm precipitation start to accumulate out here in the western Pacific, and it's moving east. It's going to go right towards Hawaii. I want you to pay attention to these dark features. That's rain accumulation. Here we go. That's Sunday, Monday the 12th. Starts to grow, extending, 500 miles or so back. This is on Tuesday. It makes a slight turn and goes right towards Hawaii. On Tuesday, around lunchtime, you can see the rain totals of 7 inches, 6 inches. Let me zoom in a little tighter. Look at that. 7 inches possibly. And that's Tuesday at 11 a.m. Now stepping ahead to 11 p.m. Tuesday night. Look at the size of this thing. You're looking at 10, 12 inches. Tuesday, 11 p.m. So a lot of rain falling very quickly on Tuesday at the rate of about 1 inch per hour. There's the New Zealand storm. Shouldn't be a problem. Let me go back to, I was looking for Null School. I was wanting to show you the hourly rates, but I guess I won't. Maybe I have it here. Yeah, there we go. Total cloud water anyway. The storm is averaging, and if we step this forward 3 hours at a time, you can see the dark whites in here. That's an average of about 1 inch per hour. And I'm stepping this through 3 hours at a time, and you can see Hawaii is right in the middle of that dark white for over 24 hours. So you can do the math on that one. If it's falling at 1 inch an hour for 24 hours, and again, that could change, but that's what it's looking like right now. So Hawaii, big heads up. This is Tuesday at 11 p.m. You're looking at a total rain accumulation of 10 inches in places. That could cause landslides, mudslides down those slopes. So big heads up. We're going to step ahead another 3 hours. Now we're into Wednesday, the 14th at 2 a.m. Rain still coming down at a very strong pace. Now we're up to 12 inches in places. Step it forward another 3 hours. Watch the totals go up. 16 inches now. 15 inches in places. There's the little island over there. That is Oahu, I think. That's Maui. So they're looking at 10 plus. Actually, yeah, 10 plus on Wednesday the 14th. It's at 5 a.m. We're not done yet. We're going to go up to 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Watch these totals jump. 20 inches. 15 inches on the eastern side of the island. 12 inches on the western side. Right in the center, you're looking at 22. So that could create some major landslide issues here. Okay, just a big heads up. We saw this happen in California here about a month and a half ago, remember? But that was after a wildfire. There was no vegetation left on the hillsides, and 3 or 4 inches of rain created quite a dramatic scene. 20 inches can do the same thing without a wildfire-scarred landscape. 15 inches up in Maui. That's on Wednesday the 14th at 5 p.m. We're going to jump up to 11 p.m. on the 14th, same day. Totals are a staggering 23 inches. And that goes back to around 24 hours, 30 hours. But you can see what a difference. The middle of the island, you're looking at 25-inch total. Go over to the far eastern side of the island, 11. Far western side of the island, 8. Right in the center, 20, 25 inches in places. Maui, 16. Highly concentrated rain totals. Let's step it ahead to Thursday at 5 a.m. About the same. So the rain is starting to taper off then, but 27 inches in the center, 11 inches on the east, 11 inches on the west, 11 inches on the south, but right in the center, you're looking at some staggering totals of 25 inches, 16 inches over in Maui. The rest of this is just light rain as the storm is starting to make its way out, but that is a tremendous amount of rain in a short period of time. On average of about 1 inch per hour, and that could fluctuate a little less, a little more, it just depends. But right now that's what this is showing. I've been watching this since yesterday, and these numbers have not changed. Usually when it gets down into the 72-hour range, which that's where we're at right now, the numbers do not change too much. It is subject to change, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to. So just a big heads up, Hawaii, you could see a lot of rain in the coming days, beginning on Monday night, the 12th, especially into Tuesday the 13th and Wednesday the 14th. So big heads up if you're in Hawaii. Watch the weather. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a super day and be safe out there.